My name is Carl Finkbeiner. I'm doing a tutorial on access tables. It's an assignment for CIS 404, and we'll start with the project database that's provided. We click on that to open the database. Windows Internet Explorers, what do we want to do? So we open. This is the Microsoft Access program. A security window opens. We cancel that. It says no file exists. We already know because we're making a new one, so click that away. We want a new blank database to be created. So when we go over that, it highlights, click on it, and it creates a new database. We enlarge the window for our work purposes. We're going to need, here's what's in the database now, table 1, and there's nothing there. So we want to create a new table. So we click on create, we go to table, and then we can close this here by clicking on the tab, then go in there and closing that. Now we have table 2, but we want to name it university. So we're going to go to view, click on that, and we're going to go to design view, and it's going to ask us to name it. If we don't name it, they'll just be listed numerically. So university. Click OK. Come to view, and you'll see there's 4 possible views: datasheet view, pivotal table view, pivotal chart view, and design view. We're going to build the fields in design view, and we'll be able to look at them in datasheet view when we're done. There's another place we can go to tell what view we're in, is over here in the lower right corner. That's highlighted. If you hover over it, a little thing will come up normally and tell you what view you're in. So that's another way to check. Okay, but over here, click on view, and we want to design. Okay, this key right here is a primary key as indicated here. It provides a unique identifier. In the university, we want a student ID number, so we're going to change it to SID, which is student ID. Auto number, normally for a primary key you would use auto number because it provides a unique identifier. But in this case, we're using a prearranged student ID provided by the university that occasionally starts with 0. And if a numerical field starts with 0, the database will drop to 0. So we're going to change it to text. This is a descriptive field, and for someone in the future who wasn't with you when you made the database, it gives them the opportunity to see what you're actually asking for. So here we'll type in student ID. The next field we need is a full name. This may be broken down into 2 fields sometimes, first and last name. It's also a text. In the newer models you can do short text or long text. This is a 2007 Microsoft Access, so we're going to jump down here to field properties, come over here to field size, and we're going to change it to 50 just to save data space. Full name is pretty well self-explanatory. The next field we want is email address, so type in email address. We come over here to data type, so click on the drop down arrow and get a drop down box, and the data type for email address is a hyperlink. That way you can click on it and go directly to their email address to send or receive a message. That's self-explanatory, so we won't put anything under description. The next field we want is a bio. So we type in bio. We come over here for data type, and that will be text. They can put up to 255 characters. We'd probably want that larger if we wanted the history of the student. Description we're going to put in biography, because the school has a biology department. We want to make sure that they know we're asking not about the bugs, but about their biography. The next field name is GPA. We need to know what type of grades they've made, or entering, or leaving with. So GPA. Uh, so now here we want a number, but a GPA is a decimal. It's 3.2, 4.0 or something. So number, and then we come down to field properties. The field size, it's saying long integer, but we want a decimal. So when we click in this row here by field size, a drop down arrow appears. We click on the drop down area, come see what's available, and there's decimal, so we click on it. Now another thing we need with a decimal is how many places are going to be used, including the number. In this instance, we're going to put 7, and scale is what is available after the decimal point, so we put a 3. Okay, and then GPA, everybody at school should know that, but we're going to put in grade point average. Um, Next field we need is sports. This is the sport. Oh, it's supposed to be here. Okay, delete that. Come back to this field. Okay. It's going to be a lookup wizard. Okay, so but we're going to cancel. Okay, here's what we want. Sport. As you get more familiar, you don't make these simple mistakes. You pay closer attention to what's going on. So this field name is sport. The data type is a lookup wizard because there's certain things we want to look for. So the wizard creates a lookup field which displays a list of values you can choose from. We don't want them to make it. We want to make it ourselves. I will type in the values that I want. So we click that, type next. These are the things that are going to be offered, and the school's asking us to make available NFL, tab down to next, NBA, next, and NHL, next. And do you want to limit the entries to choices? Yes, we only want them to have those 3 choices. Do we want multiple values? No, so we leave that blank and we finish. Then we're going to put favorite sport because we don't have professional teams at the school. The next field they're asking for is date of birth. We need to learn to type. If we do, it'd be a little bit better. But date of birth. Then what is date of birth? It's a date. So look down here, date, time. And in case anybody's in a hurry and doesn't pay attention, what's a DOB? It is date of birth. The next field is ticket price. And come to your data type, drop down arrow, drop down box, and currency. And then here we're going to put current event so they know what we are talking about. Back over here at data type, we need to come down here and it's currency now. Decimal place will be automatic, but we need to set tickets are $200 or more a piece, so we need a validation rule. They're always over $200 according to my instructions, so we're going to put a greater than that symbol and then 200. Later we'll make a query in a field, and with the field, one of the fields will ask the price, and in that field we're going to have to put the price is greater than 200. So anybody that puts less than 200 in that field will get this message, so they'll know that they have an incorrect dollar amount. Below ticket price, we want a picture of the student, so Picture. We come over here to text, and you can put in the actual picture, which would be an OLE object, but we're going to use a hyperlink, which takes up less space in the database. And then we're going to put commit date. And here data type would be date and time, but we have a default value. The commit date is going to be the day they actually fill out the form. So we're going to put the equal sign and type in now. And you see the function identification pops up, so we know we've got a proper function there. Commit date. Okay, so that builds the database table. Come over here to view, and we can see what it looks like by clicking on. First we have to save it, yes. Then click on view, and here's our university. It's a table. So we want to start putting data in there. Student ID to be 22334445. Full name, John Doe. Email address, jd@gmail.com. Bio, so perhaps he's a senior. Grade point 3.983. Sport. Click the drop down. There's our three choices. Perhaps he's a football fan. Date of birth. There's a calendar. This changes a month. We need a year. We could like click there and it gives us 9/17/2014, but he wasn't born in 2014. So we'll delete that. And you can just type in the date. Say it's 12/12/2014. Oh, not 2014. Let's say 1998. Enter, and it accepts it. The ticket price. Remember, we put a default value there, or a valuation. It has to be over $200. So if we put in $199, click enter. The price is greater than 200. Okay. So come back up here, and we change it to 201. Enter. Now it accepts it. Picture. We wanted it to be an attachment. So let's go back to view, design view, and here's picture. And see, we put it as a hyperlink. Email address hyperlink. So picture actually, there's the drop down box. We said it could be an OLE object, but we wanted an attachment so it didn't take up as much data space. Okay, it's not going to let us do it there, I know. So we're going to click here, and we're going to cut that. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to put the picture field in. Picture. Come over here, data type, and we're going to make it an attachment, and now it takes it. So we want to move this up above. We're going to leave it there. Okay, so now we go back to view, go to data sheet view, we'll save the table, and picture is moved to here. Commit date. The numerical symbols mean the field is not wide enough, so we're going to expand the field, and it'll actually show the date. Okay, now here's picture, and it wants an attachment. So we'll click on that field, manage attachments, go to add. This brings up our computer. We'll go to pictures here. We'll go to pictures there. We'll open, and we'll put a picture. And then we'll put OK. So now it's got a picture in there. So let's see how it works. Let's do another one. So here's another student, 22334446. But maybe it's 1347895. And perhaps this is John's sister, Jane Doe. And so Her and her brother share the same email. That's okay. jd@gmail.com. And she's a senior also. And her grade point average is 4.01 because she got some extra credit when her brother was goofing off. Um, Sport, maybe she likes hockey players better. Date of birth, so we know if we go there, we got a long ways to go back to 1998. So we're going to go in here and we'll type 12, 12, 1998. Say they were identical twins. Ticket price, we know it has to be over 200, so we'll charge her the same, 201. Commit date, you can see here it's just a little bit after the previous one. On her picture, to manage attachments, add, we go to pictures, we open pictures, and they're identical twins, so we pick the same picture, and okay. So now, and that's how we do it. There's your table in the Microsoft Access. Thank you.